little bit messy. Actually, I have tons of things, supplements and things. And today, finally, my DIY cream or something you can call, because I couldn't find my beeswax, so I used something else to supplement my beeswax. But the last cream I have made that have no beeswax, you can see, this I have made 2 jars or 3 jars, something like that, and this is a small portion that I have keep it in the refrigerator. Smelling still fine, and because I always forgot what I have put in my ingredients, can't really focus. So I have like an idea how much that I'm going to put for my mixture this time. So last time I have put like 50 grams shea butter, 100 grams of coconut oil, and this one I make it for myself because I have rosemary. I have sterilized these things that normally I just use a different kind of, like, as long as glass, and I just sterilize with boiling water. I'll boil the water and then put everything, just like when you boil the milk bottle for babies, without any other things. So the jar already cooled down, so it's no water inside. And things that actually the smell is all depends on you. And because I can't find my beeswax, what I use is Egyptian's Magic. When you read the ingredient, even though it doesn't say what's inside, okay, no, it doesn't say like how many grams of beeswax and how many grams of blah 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 in it, okay. But in order to stay this firm in the summertime is beeswax. Some people might say, oh, they have preservative or something, but it didn't say they have. Anyhow, I just use this. I have introduced this to my brother-in-law. He has eczema. He used this for his body, like after shower he just rubbed this on. It's working for him. And in Hong Kong they are selling it cheaper, 190 Hong Kong, 190 Hong Kong dollars. So what I have to do is I just measure, let me see, because I found like for body more beeswax is better, because if you put oil, the beeswax is a coating to keep your moisture in, okay. So I will put 50 grams of let me see how much is it. I don't want to make too much. I want to keep it fresh. Let me see. Maybe make it 25. Yeah, 25 gram. I'm going to use 25 gram of beeswax, and then 25 gram of shea butter, and then 50 grams of coconut oil. Need to get another measurement thing because only go for every 2 grams, so it's not accurate, but don't worry, be happy, okay? This is my shea butter. So I'm going to put 25 grams. Very nutty. Okay, maybe you don't want to look at me. I'm going to show it what's inside here first, okay? See, okay, in here is the shea butter and the magic cream, okay? And then I will add maybe, suppose I'm planning to put 50 grams of extra virgin cold press. This is the one I use, this brand. Okay, be back. I'm not using double boiler. I just hot water and just put I boil the water first. Ooh, steam. And then I just lower the heat. After the water has boiled, I just keep it in the low heat. Now, because as long as what you have to do is just melt everything. See, everything is melt. It's quite warm right now. I let it cool down, and then I need to put some I want to put some olive oil in it. Just 10 grams of olive oil I want to put in. Okay, so let it cool down a little bit. To speed it up, the process for cooling down, I put in the ice water bath. But make sure to do this, your glass has to have the ability to stand hot and cold weather temperature. You can see the bottom is become, oh sorry, this, the oil already mixed, and then now they start to become, you see, because I don't want to put them in the fridge or freezer to do this process, because I found like the things will absorb the smell of the things in the refrigerator. So now I have to put the olive oil. Okay, before it's all become, you can see this, they cool down very fast. Before it's become one, I'm going to put some olive oil. I'm going to put about, let's see, 5 grams. How much is it? I'm going to put just 5 grams. Okay, that's enough. Just tiny little bit. Okay, this ice, give you the ice bath, because with the beeswax, so everything is cool. I don't put my essential oil when it's still warm. Okay, and also now we can see the texture. Now I'm going to put my essential oil. Some people said don't use lavender, and some people say use lavender. So it's just, I have searched a lot of different websites, different formula. So some people think it's work and some people think it's not, but for the majority, most people think lavender helps, and my daughter prefers the smell of lavender than rose, so I use lavender for her. I use about 10 or 20. I will mix in first. This is the organic one. I normally, by smelling it, I trust my nose, because if the smell is too strong, I will think that will be too strong for your body. Okay, not too strong. And I'm going to use about 5 drops of chamomile, blue chamomile. Actually, like, if you just leave it like this and you let it cool down, so this will be just something like what you call the balm. Okay, let me grab something small and then just let it cool down. Okay, and then the rest I'm going to put water, but I'm going to just spray in this. Okay, I'm going to put about like just now 50, about, depends. Or you can use like what you call those lavender water or rose water, but I prefer mineral water. But make sure before you put the water is your thing has cooled down. About 20 grams. You can see the water and the cream is not mixed together. But the mixing motions, will let them okay, another 20. You can see the water and the cream separate, so just keep it mixing. You don't really need to use a whisk. Okay, I like to use this plastic spatula spoon. I make a sign here, so you will not use this for cooking, just for my cream. Of course, if you whisk it using whisk, it will have more air going in. Okay, I don't want to put too much water because last time I have used 100 grams of water. It's become like that. See, I just put it back to the ice bath. But if you like, you can put more water. Just all depends on yourself actually. Because if you don't like the feeling to be more too oily, you can put more water. It's thickened up. I watch a lot of videos, they put it in the refrigerator and let it harden a little bit, then they use the electric whisk to whisk it. Actually, that action is to let it have more air in it, just like ice cream. they whisk the air inside the cream, and most of the cream do that, okay? Because if you don't use the cream for a long time, the natural cream, the natural products that you have purchased, then you will find that even the full jar, if you don't use it and maybe sit for about a couple years, and you open up, you can see the cream only have half or less inside the jar. But I found in this stage is, if you think it's too thick and you don't like the texture, because now it's completely cooled off, you can still put water. Let me show you. I put another 20. Okay. You can see the water. Okay. If this happened to you, okay, what you have to do is just warm it up a little bit, because I put the extra water and I just warm it up a little bit, just very little bit. Now I repeat the procedure again. You can see the oil, like the cream, is not as yellow as before because it has more water and air. Of course, like for home use, you can just leave it and use it like this, or you give it a more fancy jar to put. Okay, just now I forgot to record. Okay, I use a supplement jar. Before you can see I have too many on my hands already. Okay, what made me think of putting water in the cream is because when my daughter had 6 months old, something like that, yeah, something like that, the doctor said every time when you put the cream on her, you have to spray some water on her skin first before you apply the cream. The water will help the skin to like drink up the cream. The water will help your skin to drink up the cream. So we use a spray bottle to spray her and then put cream. So you can see just now is very oily, my skin. Now it's not oily already, because it will have a restrictions, I think, if I'm sending out for you guys to try it. Over mailing may have problem. I don't know, because I don't have any FDA approved or something, anything about that, like that. Okay, so give it a try and see how you like it. Okay, I will list the ingredients, how many water, cream, essential oil, then you can just play with it. I just played with it and found this is the best formula, because if you just use shea butter, some people may work for their eczema, but for my daughter, coconut oil actually works better on her, but she don't like the smell and the feeling of greasiness. So if you don't like to use coconut oil or anything else, actually you can use, I have tried that using beeswax with rosehip serum, or rosehip oil actually is like evening primrose oil. Okay, another sample then. This is like, for example, like beeswax. Okay, I just melt the wax. What you do is, when it's still warm, okay, not hot, warm, because when your hand can grab it is it's less than 100 degrees already, but of course the cooler the better. Okay, you see, because of the beeswax is very fast. I have 20 grams here. And then I just put my other oil. This is evening primrose oil. Jojoba, I'm only put maybe 2 grams, just a little bit. But actually, if for my daughter, okay, 2 grams. And then rosehip. Rosehip, I put about 2. Same thing, just up to you whether you want to put water. And then I'm going to put into the cooler, well, not cooler, the ice water bath. But no, basically I will keep my eyes on it. I don't want it to be to melt it. Actually is to, in order the ingredient to mix together. If you don't melt it, is quite hard to mix. It take longer time. So if I want to put water, I just put maybe 5 grams. Because I found if you put some water, the things will firm up a little bit better. Last night I have made the DIY cream, and I want to show you what it will look like after a day. Last night actually is less than 24 hours. Okay, you can see the textures is different from the last, when it's first made. It's more dense now. Okay, this is the coconut oil shea butter. You can see I already put some on my hand just now. Okay, so I just roughly, and then the other one, this is the one with no coconut butter, coconut oil. This one is the if you just use wax and then you use the jojoba oil, because this cream, you can see, is this one is more oily because I use less water. This is the Formula 1. This is the Formula 2. And then this is the Formula 1 without water. You can see it's this one, the one more yellow, has no water. This is before, and this is the formula that with water. You can see the textures is different. The only difference is before water, before adding water, and after adding water. That is why I like to put water in. And I found after putting water in, my hand absorb the ingredient more easily. And it's not as oily. The only difference is just water. That's it.